So I'm here today to introduce you to a new product called Spotner that's been developed to treat age spots. This is something that I see and treat quite a lot as a skin therapist, and we tend to associate with maturing and getting a bit older. And we see it quite a lot on the backs of the hands and arms, but it can also affect the face and the neck and chest too. And I'm here with Annabel and Lucy, and you're going to talk to me about your experiences with age spots. Annabel, can you tell me about your experience?
You know, I had no idea when I first actually noticed them because I'm naturally freckly. And then gradually over the years I started to notice that perhaps these freckles were joining up, and they weren't really freckles at all. They were turning into a problem, both on the backs of my hands and on my forearms in particular. I'm now very conscious particularly of that one. And
Lucy, well, what about you?
No, my experience was quite different really. I do remember exactly when I first noticed. I have more on my left forearm than on my right forearm. I used to live in Australia, so I was exposed to the sun there, and I've done a lot of walking and gardening in this country as well, and we weren't so careful about sunblock, I'm afraid.
I lived in the Middle East for 10 years, and in the 70s and early 80s I was a complete sun worshipper. And what passed as sunblock in those days was greasy and horrible, and we just didn't use it.
I'd like to introduce you to a new product called Spotner, which will help to target those age spots that we've been talking about. And it has a new Appli-Pen technology, so it makes it really easy to use. And you just twist the end to release some of the products. And actually, Annabel, why don't I just put it directly onto that age spot that you're mainly concerned with on your forearm. So just on a clean, dry skin, you just want to apply it directly to that area. You don't need a great deal. And you want to be applying this 2 times daily, and then you can just go ahead and put your regular body cream on the top.
So that's it then, you just dab it on?
Yeah, you can go back if you want to and just, you know, gently sort of press it into the area. You don't really need to sort of over massage, just let that dry slightly.
Yeah, I think it'd be really interesting to see if we've finally got something that really works.
Really excited to be back here with Annabel and Lucy after 4 weeks of them using Spotner. Well, hello and welcome back, ladies.
Thank you.
It's lovely to see you again, and I'm really intrigued to find out how have you been getting on over the last few weeks?
It's really gone well.
I think so.
Yeah, no trouble at all. I've been keeping it in the bathroom in my toothbrush rack, and then I remember to do it twice a day.
That's
and
great.
that works for me. Brain like a sieve.
I kept it on my dressing table. It wasn't with the toothbrush, but on the dressing table. And I love the Appli-Pen, and the applicator itself is very, very easy. The sponge makes it the directional use very easy. I can't really criticise the actual application of it. Was just a doddle.
And after you've used it, it doesn't dry out on the foam nib, so it's there ready for the next time.
That's right. It's good.
And have you seen a difference in your age spots?
I think the pigmentation problem on my arm was caused by heat, and I have noticed that there's been one specific effect from using the Spotner, which is that it no longer seems to react in the same way to heat. It used to deepen when I got hotter or colder, and now it's much more even.
Great, so it seems to have stabilised that a little bit. Great.
That's a good term.
My old friend here, the real challenge, it's still quite dark, but I really believe that, give me a few more weeks, I think there's going to be significant improvement in that. It's just going to take a little bit longer, but the lighter ones, yes, definitely.
And would you recommend the product to other people?
When you mention it to people, this is what you're doing, they're very interested. I have a lot of friends, and even my mother,
Yes, okay.
who are quite interested in how it's going, and they want to give it a try themselves.
Oh, I have one particular friend. She's suffered for several years now with age spots. She's really looking forward to giving it a go.
I was just wondering, is it safe to carry on using it for a long time?
Absolutely.
Definitely will carry on using it, because I think 4 weeks is not very much time, and I think it can only get better.
Thank you so much, ladies, for sharing your experience with us today. So there we have it. Lucy and Annabel have told us all about their experience of using Spotner over the last 4 weeks. It's going to help to brighten, it's going to help cell renewal, and the SPF 50 will prevent age spots from getting any worse. For more information about the product and to buy the product, head to spotner.co.uk.